Hi everybody, and welcome to my third Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire Wi-Fi battle. Before I get into the battle today, I just want to take a minute to talk about a couple changes that I've made to my team since the last video. First and foremost, you will see there I decided to cut Roserade off the team in favor of adding Gengar. A couple different reasons why I did this, mainly just typing base stats and move pool. Gengar really is better at all of those things than Roserade. So I really did like Roserade, it just was not working out on this team as well as I needed it to, so I'm going to be playing with Gengar from this point forth. The other thing is I did tweak the movesets a little bit of the other Pokemon on my team, so you may see some new moves in the coming battles. So that being said, we are now going to get into battle number 3. This is a battle versus Zhenya, and she has a pretty neat team there, so we're just going to get into it and see how it goes. So she starts off with Rotom Wash, and I start off with Goodra. So she just goes right ahead for the Volt Switch first to get a little damage and a switch, and that did barely anything to Goodra. This is an Assault Vest special defense trained Goodra. So she comes in with Sylveon then, predicting the Dragon Pulse, but I actually read that and I used Sludge Wave instead. Took her down by about half, so that was really good. Here I went for the Flamethrower, thinking she was going to switch again because she knew she couldn't take another Sludge Wave, but she stayed in and hit me with a Moonblast. That was a crit, and that only took me down by about half. So then I just finished her off with another Flamethrower. So then she comes in with Gothitelle here, and I hit her with a Dragon Pulse, try and get as much damage off as I can. This thing is very bulky on the special side, just like Goodra, so didn't do even half. Then that Psychic did even less from her. So I go for another Dragon Pulse, just trying to wear her down, and she goes for Shadow Ball this time, not really sure why. That did even less than the Psychic. And then I'm just going to finish her off with Sludge Wave. So then she's going to come in with Volcarona, so I have to switch. I don't want to get caught up in a Quiver Dance Roost lock here, so I come in with Swampert. I need something physical, but it turns out she just went for the Bug Buzz, and that did about a third to Swampert. And then I got my leftovers to recover a little health. So she actually hits me with a U-turn. This was surprising. You don't really see that on Volcarona too much. But she gets a little damage and switches. And comes in with Blissey. So I was just going for the Waterfall to try and take her out. And I actually, to my shock, got a crit and took this Blissey out in one shot. That was very shocking to me, even with the crit, because Blissey is very bulky. So, but that worked out very well for me. So then she comes in with Sceptile here, and I actually stayed in trying to throw her a curveball, thinking she might read a switch and do something else, but she just went for the Leaf Blade and took me down instead. So I come in with Talonflame, and she switches out, probably thinking Brave Bird, and comes back in with Rotom Wash, but I actually read the switch again, and I go for U-turn, get my damage. That was a little less than half, and I switch out. And I'm going to come in with Gengar, and I hit her with a Giga Drain. She probably couldn't have read the grass move on Gengar, but I did have it, and that took Rotom Wash down. So then she comes back in with Volcarona, and I figure she doesn't have Roost on it at this point, and I just go for a Shadow Ball. Then she's going to Quiver Dance to get the special attack, special defense, and speed boost, which is pretty scary. Then she actually predicts a switch here, I think, and hits me with a Bug Buzz, but I stayed in, so that didn't do too much to Gengar. And I hit her with a Shadow Ball, just trying to get as much damage as I could. And I got the special defense lower too. So this time she wises up and hits me with a Flamethrower, and that is going to take Gengar down. So I come in with Talonflame now, and I do have Gale Wings with Brave Bird as well as a Choice Band, so that is what I'm going to do, and that takes down Volcarona. And I take the recoil. And she only has one Pokemon left, which is the Sceptile, and she actually Mega Evolves into Mega Sceptile. But as I said, I am Choice Banded into Brave Bird, and I have Gale Wings, so at this point Mega Sceptile's not going to be able to do much of anything. And I'm going to take it down in one shot with the Brave Bird. And after I take the recoil, that is good game, Zhenya. So thanks for watching again, everybody. Feel free to like and or comment on the battle, as well as subscribe to my channel. And stay tuned for more new battles. So that's about it. We'll see you next time.